Fuji musician Abbas Akande, popularly known as Obesere, is currently facing a rape allegation from a 29-year-old businesswoman. The woman alleged that the Fuji star forced himself on her at his Okota residence in Lagos during a business visit. She also claimed that the singer had used a charmed ring on her, which is causing her to bleed profusely since then. Obesere has denied this and said it is a plot to blackmail and extort him. Well, Chocolate City contract rebel artist Brymo has wriggled out of a court injunction secured by the Aldo Mekori lead music imprint, barring him from all musical activities. A judge sitting at the Federal High Court Ikoyi lifted the injunction against Brymo, saying he's free to continue doing music and releasing his materials while the case continues hearing in court. The presiding judge said Chocolate City can be compensated at a later period. This, the judge reckons, will ensure none of the parties will be at a disadvantage while the case lasted. Now to more entertaining news. The big boss of Demama Records, Timaya, has linked up with a Jamaican dancehall act, Sean Paul, for the remix of his smashing hit single, Bum Bum. The two acts have been pictured on set of the video shoot for the new track, Somewhere in America. While still on new music, raving dancehall crooner Orezi has released visuals for his new tracks, You Got It. The video of the Delby-produced track was shot in Johannesburg, South Africa. Orezi has been enjoying impressive rotation since the release of his breaking single, Rihanna, last year. Well, on the foreign scene, Hollywood stood still for the 2014 Oscars. This is definitely a must-see.
And the Oscar goes to Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress on Sunday, March 2nd, for her role as the hard-working slave Patsy in drama 12 Years a Slave, capping a breakout award season for the Yale-trained Kenyan actress. 31-year-old Nyong'o beat fellow frontrunner Jennifer Lawrence's portrayal of a loopy housewife in Caper American Hustle in one of the most closely watched Academy Awards races this year.
Thank you to the Academy for this incredible recognition. It doesn't escape me for one moment that so much joy in my life is thanks to so much pain in someone else's. And so I want to salute the spirit of Patsy for her guidance. And for Solomon, thank you for telling her story and your own. Steve McQueen, you charge everything you fashion with the breath of your own spirit. Thank you so much for putting me in this position. It has been the joy of my life. I'm certain that the dead are standing about you and watching, and they are grateful, and so am I. I went to Master Shaw's plantation.
You admit it?
Yes, freely. And you know why? I got this from Mrs. Shaw. Mrs. Epps won't even grab me no soap to clean with.
The film, 12 Years a Slave, also won the Academy Award for Best Picture, making history as the first movie from a black director to win the film industry's highest honor in 86 years of the Oscars.
Thank you all. Thank you for this incredible honor you bestowed on our film tonight. I know I speak for everyone standing behind me that it has been an absolute privilege to work on Solomon's story. And we all get to stand up here tonight because of one man who brought us all together to tell that story, and that is the indomitable Mr. Steve McQueen.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I apologize for the paper, but otherwise I'll just bore you all. Well, maybe I'll do the same now, but I'll try not to. I'd first like to thank the Academy. Thank you so much. There are a lot of people I need to thank, so I'll just push on. To my wonderful cast and crew, Plan B, Brad Pitt, who without him this film would just not have been made.
Other winners include Australian Kate Blanchett, who won her second Oscar for her role as a socialite who suffers a breakdown in Woody Allen's Blue Jasmine.
Thank you so much to the Academy. As random and as subjective as this award is, it means a great deal in a year of extraordinary, yet again, extraordinary performances by women.
Matthew McConaughey.
And Matthew McConaughey, who won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role in the Dallas Buyers Club as a homophobic, rodeo-loving Texan who contracts AIDS and becomes an unlikely savior for gay patients and drug addicts desperate for treatment.
First off, I want to thank God, because that's who I look up to. He's graced my life with opportunities that I know are not of my hand or any other human hand. He has shown me that it's a scientific fact that gratitude reciprocates.
Also, Mexican director Alfonso Cuarón won the Oscar for Best Director of the space thriller Gravity, in which an astronaut fights for her survival after being cut loose from her space shuttle.
Look, we need to get the hell out of here. Need some help there, man? No, don't wait for us.
After the Oscars, Entertainment News on Channels Television spoke with the Voice of America's entertainment correspondent, Penelope Paulo, who was at the event, and she made these very interesting comments about the Oscars. Have a listen.
There are 6,000 voters who vote for the Oscars. Most of these people, the truth is, are white. So we are having the big open-ended question as to whether the choices are a little bit slanted as opposed to preferences, cultural preferences, ethnic preferences. However, it is very, very important to remember that whoever gets the Oscar is because has given a stellar performance and has taken part in a very significant role by a fantastic director. And in this particular case, I believe Ejiofor definitely fit the ticket. The proof of that is that Ejiofor won a BAFTA. A BAFTA is the equivalent, the British equivalent to the Oscar. So there was a lot of expectation that Ejiofor was going to win. There was the other side of the coin that felt that Matt McConaughey had lost 40 pounds. We have a lot of times in the past physical transformations of actors making the difference as to who is going to get the golden statue. And in this case, I believe it was a matter of choice and preference, nothing more than that.
You can find the full Google Hangout with Penelope on youtube.com/forwardchannelsweb. This is where we call it a day on today's show. Please join us online at channelstv.com for more stories. And of course, follow me on Twitter at Oluwamayowa. That's OH Luwamayowa. I would definitely love to get feedback from you. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next time, remember that you are a winner until you realize so.